viwanda vyetu. Sisi hatutaki kudhulumiwa, hatutaki tena mauaji, ili tuliangushe haki na uhuru zichanue. Viva! Viva! Ruto Must go! It's your hockey. We want justice.
Viva Tebu, viva, viva! Viva! Viva Generali, viva! Viva! Viva Garang, viva! Viva! Viva Kibera Massive, viva! Viva! Viva Chants, viva! Viva! Viva Lawyer Wazuri, viva! Viva!
Thank you very much, comrades. Comrades, power!
Power!
Asanteni sana. Thank you for showing up in solidarity with the human rights defenders. Case before the magistrate, the prosecution is seeking to detain these renowned human rights defenders for 21 days. And it is clear that this is nothing but a frame job. They are trying to silence dissent and to make sure they weaken the resolve of human rights defenders in the country by arresting them, targeting them, accusing them of things like looting, arson, and all those things. Yet it is very clear from social media pictures, from even live coverage of national media stations, who are the real goons, who are the real looters. They have been seen walking side by side with police, wielding sticks, wielding nyahunyos, wielding all manner of crude weapons. And it is actually a very desperate attempt by the state to silence people who are known to defend human rights. They are being accused of things that don't make sense, things like mobilizing through social media posts to make people commit those crimes. All these three persons who are being accused of these things were nowhere near any of the criminalities that occurred. And in fact, we are calling on the investigative authorities to actually arrest the persons of interest. You all had goons shouting names of leaders who are suspected to have paid them. Our expectation is that those names that were shouted by the goons should have been the first to be arrested and charged, or at the very least investigated as persons of interest. So we have finished submitting before the magistrate. She has said that she will give a ruling on 2nd of July, that is just 2 days from now. And we are hopeful that the ruling will be one that respects the rule of law, will be one that furthers the ends of justice, and that our comrades will be freed. Thank you very much.
I have a small addition.
May I add a few words?
Yes.
Yeah, may I add a few words? We all want our 3 young men released. I can confirm to you that they will be released. The magistrate will rise to the occasion and deliver a ruling in their favor, and all of us will be very happy about it. But what is most important is that we would like the state to stop the killings of young people.
Yes.
We cannot have young people being killed at all. We would also like properties not to be destroyed in the country. We all stand for one Kenya. We want to save Kenya. We do not have any other country you can go and live in except Kenya. Kenya is our motherland, and we continue to mourn and sympathize with those who have lost their children in the death and so on. We say thank you.
No, we don't know him. Who is he?
So let us continue our best, and it's good that the lawyers are on your side. The lawyers will stand for you in whatever happens. I was called at a very short notice and I turned up. And I'm sure if you have any other problems again, if you call me at a short notice, I'll come and appear for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Many thanks. My name is Sungoyo. I'm the national spokesperson of Kongamano la Mapinduzi. I think what we have witnessed today is a travesty of justice. Kenya is sliding back to the dark days of the Moi Kanu dictatorship, where instruments of the state and institutions of the state are weaponized against the people who are themselves the sovereign. It is not lost to us at Kongamano la Mapinduzi that just last week on Monday, on the 23rd of June, we held a joint press conference with Ukweli Party to ask the government to maintain peace during the June 25th protests. It is not lost to us that those being charged with having caused violence and mayhem were the ones at that press conference calling for peace. Innocent Kenyans working towards the betterment of this country are being intimidated, are being prosecuted, are being persecuted, while the real criminals are walking scot-free. The institutions of the state are being weaponized against the people, and we cannot allow Kenya to slide back into those dark days. And so our only message to the ruling class in this country is that the old Kenya is dead. In 2010, when we voted in a new constitution, we birthed a new republic, and we demand that those demands that were laid clear in the Constitution, those rights that are outlined in the Constitution must be upheld by all institutions of the state. Asanteni sana.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alaman. I'm a social justice human rights defender, and I want to speak about the criminalization of social justice centers as organizing tools within their communities. These are centers that are organizing for human rights. And it's very sad that the past few weeks, we've had the social justice centers being criminalized. They say that we are the ones who are being taken to the streets to loot and to destroy property, which is not the case. These social justice centers have helped these communities. They are the basis of human rights. That is where the community members come to seek justice. That is the bridge between human rights, justice, and the community in this country. So we want to condemn in the strongest term possible the criminalizations of human rights defenders, and we want to say that the goons and the criminals are well known. Let the government stop protecting them. Let the government go for the real people who are actually doing all this that is going on. And so we condemn strongly, and we say that they should release our comrades as soon as possible and stop this criminalization of human rights defenders. Thank you so much.
They say that there was an attempted coup on the Kenyan as a country. I can say the real coup which is being done in Kenya is those who are in regime. They have done a real coup by obstructing our constitution. They have turned our constitution to their ways and making us citizens, the real citizens of this country, feel like it's not our country. Criminals are the ones who are bringing us to court, or else it's us who are innocent. It's high time we Kenyans stand up for our country and retain back our country from those who did the real coup, who are in power. Those who have overturned our constitution are the people who have done the real coup to our country. That's all.
Naitwa Grace Ainea. Nimekuja represent Paul Mark Amiani. Yeye ni activist. Yeye alikuwa anapigania tu haki ya Wakenya, sio gun. Tumekuwa Kibera Law Court, tumemaliza proceedings, so tunangoja maoni ya judge on Wednesday. Kotini tuliambiwa tungoje Wednesday ndio decision itakuwa finalized. So Wednesday ndio tutajua kile kitakacho jiri. Hiyo imetu affect kwa sababu tumepata kwa mshtuko. Sisi tunamjua kuwa activist, anapigania haki za binadamu za Wakenya. So hata tu kujua alikuwa anaenda Mombasa, tumeipata kwa mshtuko cause tulikuwa na yeye hiyo Friday then all of a sudden tunasikia ameshikwa na he has never hurted anybody. Tunasikia tu hapa. So kwa hiyo tumesikia uchungu sana kama familia na tunataka haki itendeke ili aweze